Hey, divine souls, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Pick a Symbol reading, where we're going to take a look at your hidden skills and talents and how to best cultivate the skills and talents. Now, in front of you are three symbols, or rather, three images of which you can pick from. The first one we have is the artist, the second one we have is the genius, and the third one we have is the nurturer. Now, you can pause here to meditate on the symbol that calls to you the most. Once you've decided, the timestamps are provided in the description box down below. You can go ahead and skip to your reading. Otherwise, let's dive into it. Pile number 1. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the painter, which is telling me that you're a spiritual artist, all right? Especially having so many intuitive cards being here, the moon, and so much mental energy being here. You have talents and skills where you draw energy and inspiration from the ethers, from the cosmic energy of the universe, from above in heaven, all right? You have skills and abilities that allow you to draw inspiration from realms beyond the earthly realm and bring them to this world. All right, you're somebody that can perhaps even astral travel, astral project. You can travel to different lands spiritually. When you dream, you may find yourself in different spaces that do not resonate with the world that you live in. All right, you're somebody who's very psychic, somebody who's very intuitive, somebody who has foresight. You can read between the lines. Somebody can say something and you can automatically, even if everybody did not hear between the lines what was going on, you are able to pick up on subtle energies. Like, I think there is no one who can be fake with you or lie to you, because you may pretend, but you're somebody who, if somebody lies to you or says something that is wrong or just underhanded, whatever the case may be, you're able to pick up on it. You can touch on every little subtle spiritual energy that you may be around. That is the energy I'm getting here with the Six of Swords. You're very intuitive, all right? And I feel like the reason you sometimes don't call people out is to create harmony, to create the sense of peace, the sense of balance, because some things, they don't need to be entertained, all right? That is the energy that I'm getting. You are very, very psychic, very, very intuitive, very, very smart. You travel dimensions, you travel between spaces, all right? You draw your inspiration and knowledge. You have knowledge that people don't know you have. That's the type of person you are. You are very wise, very knowledgeable, and people don't know that about you because you hide it so well. You don't let people know how deep you are. You don't let people know what it is that you know. You let them know what you think they should know. That is the energy I'm getting here about you. You are somebody also that dreams things and they happen. All right, that's how in tune you are with the moon energy. You have like the energy I'm getting about you, about your hidden talents and skills. You're able to get access to secret information. You're able to gain access to secrets. Like, you're somebody that has information, like I said, that people don't know you have, even about people's lives. You know, people may look at you and think you don't know anything about my life. Meanwhile, you have a whole book on that person's life. That is one of your skills and talents. That's the energy I'm getting here. And some of the information comes through your dreams. Some of it comes through your intuition. Like, you are like a walking library, if I may say so. All right, you might not know everything, but the energy I'm getting here is that you have a lot of information, a lot of hidden information, a lot of hidden secret knowledge. That is what I get about you. Your hidden like your hidden talent and skill is that you hide the fact that you have a knowledge. Like, you have so much knowledge. You hide the fact that you have so much information. You hide the fact that you are so psychic. You may even hide the fact that you prophesy. You may even be able to prophesy. Some of you have a gift of prophecy. You have a gift of the seer. Somebody who can see beyond this physical realm, sees into the spiritual realm, and has a lot of information. But most of the time, you decide to keep it hidden for the sake of peace, right? Now, the reason this gift or these skills are hidden is because you are cultivating this energy. You are learning to grow in it. You are learning to harness this energy beyond what you already are in. Already there are people who know this about you and you don't know, because they spy on you. They may spy on you spiritually. They may spy on you in the spiritual realm. They may spy on you physically, all right? But you have people that spy on you, that you know that you have this gift and they know it's growing, all right? So it's hidden so that you can work on cultivating it and growing it, because once you express it, people are going to try and gaslight you. They're going to try and manipulate you. They're going to try and make you feel like you're the insane anyone, you are lying, you're not telling the truth. And then once they do that, they're also going to try and steal your gift away from you in a spiritual form. All right, so say for example, you tell somebody that you dreamt about 1 2 3, and they don't want you to have that kind of access or that kind of information. They're going to manipulate you and gaslight you into telling you that you are lying, and then they will do something to curse you or to make you feel powerless, or to manipulate you mentally, or send curses. Like for example, if you tell somebody, hey, you can't tell somebody who's spiritually attacking you that I saw you attacking me spiritually, because if you do, they're going to manipulate you and they're going to make you doubt yourself. They're going to make you doubt your own ability to see things. They're going to talk you out of it, gaslight you, and then do some spiritual spells and hexes to try and make you lose whatever gift that you have. So you are cultivating it in secret, because if you had to cultivate it in public where everybody knew what kind of ability you have, then they would really mess with you. They would make you feel so alone. Maybe some of you already feel alone, but they would make it worse. They would make you feel gaslighted. They would make you feel like you are insane. They would make you feel like you are deceiving yourself. They would make you feel powerless in every way, shape, or form they could, because you have access to information that they don't want you to have. So it's hidden for a good reason. All right, it's hidden so that you can work on growing it, work on improving it, work on aligning it, and trusting yourself so much that no one outside of you, even if they can try to do spiritual work or whatever the case may be, no one can touch this gift. No one can do anything to your gift. All right, so your advice is the Two of Swords. This is telling me trust your intuition. Trust what you see with your spiritual eye, with your visions, with your dreams. Even if the external environment sometimes may provide you with insecurity and lack of clarity, because sometimes this is the energy and the work of external forces based on you lacking confidence within your own self. All right, the energy I'm getting here with the Two of Swords is whenever you're making a decision or whatever the case may be, know that you are a walking spiritual library who has access to information. So make your decisions based on what you have, the information that you have, the spiritual information that you have, the spiritual knowledge that you have. That's how you should base your decisions, because sometimes the external world can be confusing. Sometimes the external world can be influenced in order to gaslight you, to manipulate you, to make you feel powerless, to make you look weak, so that you don't trust yourself. You are very intuitive, you're very psychic, you see through spiritual eyes. Okay, that is the energy that I'm getting. And because you see through spiritual eyes, there will be people or energies that try to psychically attack you to try and tarnish your spiritual sight. All right, so that you do not see what you need to see, you do not gain the information that you need to have. So it's important to always trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your dreams, trust your visions, etc. And if people try to manipulate you, gaslight you, and steal from you and make you feel powerless, whatever the case may be, always go to where your power source is, which is within you, which is internal, because your locus of control is always within you. All right, so that is your reading. I do hope it helps. If you found any clarity or any insight within this reading, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment. All right, thank you so much for your time and energy. Ciao. Pile number 2. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the Genius, all right, which is telling me that you are a genius yourself. You're somebody that is able to transform things from the low vibrational state to a high vibrational state. You may be somebody who may have suffered a lot of depression, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of self-limiting beliefs, a lot of insecurities, a lot of self gaslighting, a lot of, just low vibrational energies. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here within the Nine of Swords. However, through all of that, you've gained a lot of wisdom. You might be somebody who maybe have skills of psychology type of energy, or some sort of energy where you're able to psychoanalyze people and be able to help them through whatever challenges they may be going through. Now, this is something that is hidden. Obviously, maybe you may have not developed it fully, but you're able to psychologize yourself, if that's even a word. You're able to solve puzzles within your life, solve problems. You're a problem solver. I feel like you're the type of person, when a person comes to you looking for, maybe they just want to vent, or they're talking about their stresses, or they're talking about whatever the case may be, you generally don't become like Okay, I'm sorry. You are the type of person who is like, how do we solve this? This is how we get over this. This is how we do things. Like, you're a problem solver. You're not a shoulder to just cry on and lean on, or like for that type of energy. You're the type of person who wants people to come to them with the desire for resolution. That is the energy I'm getting about you with the Nine of Swords. You want to help people. You want to help people overcome their own mental limitations, because that's what you've struggled with. You want to help people overcome their own heartbreaks, because that's what you've gone through. You want people to overcome their own self-limiting beliefs, their weaknesses, the negative mindset, the negative mental thoughts. Like, you are a transformer of the mind. That is your hidden skill and talent. You're able to change people's minds. You're able to make people see what you see, or see things the way you see them. That is how you are going to perhaps even work on helping other people outside of yourself. All right, so the energy here, it's hidden because you don't pay attention to it. It's hidden because you're too focused on something else. You don't see it as a gift. You don't see it as something that you can cultivate and work on. You are ignoring it. Some of you are meant to be healers, all right, and you're not paying attention. You go through depression. You go through a lot of moments where you may isolate yourself and just spend days or hours alone and just being with your thoughts, and you may be questioning things and finding answers within your own mind. And then when you get out of that situation, or you get out of that space, you don't want to be entertaining or helping anyone. You don't want to be, like, that's, I feel like it's a problem with the Four of Cups. You're too ignorant with your gift. You're too ignorant with your skill. So it's important for you to use this skill, because if you can do that, it's going to make you a very powerful healer. It's going to make you a very abundant, powerful healer, a very prosperous, powerful healer. You're going to heal not only yourself, your family, you're going to heal those around you, those who care about you. You're going to remove the snakes that are slithering in the grass, that are creating toxicity in the minds of people, right? Like, for example, suicide is not something that is healthy, right? Suicide is not something that your creator would want you to do. Your creator doesn't create you so that you can unalive yourself. Your creator creates you so that you can live and to do more with your life, right? So it's like a disease, all right? And you overcoming that will be able to help others overcome that. But you're not paying attention to your own healing journey. You are also very intuitive. You're very psychic. You're a genius because you can tap into the logical mind, and you can tap into the creative mind. That's who you are. You may be very creative, but you're also very logical. So you have the best of both worlds, but you're ignoring it. You're not doing anything about it. Or even if you're doing something about it, it's not in a big scale. It's not helping people. It's not healing people. So once you can use that skill, that ability, you will be able to heal a lot of people, and you will be able to remove and take out and plunge out the snakes that are poisoning people, that are poisoning people's minds, that are poisoning people's lives, all right? So your advice is death. You need to transform. You need to transform from being in this depressive energy where you feel like you're not powerful, where you feel like whatever the case may be. You need to, some of you, I feel like this is initiation, where your old self may be dying so that your new self could be reborn, which is your healer self. And the old self is the nonchalant type of person who cares only about just, peace and not having to deal with life's problems. Some of you just feel like, what, I don't want this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to work with this. You're so much of a genius that it's like, I don't know how to put this. This energy that I'm getting is like you already know the answers. It's like you know the path, and you're like, what's the point? But there is a point that you don't see. You may have a lot of knowledge and information, but you don't have every knowledge and every information, all right? So your energy and your skill and ability is pretty straightforward. You need to be a healer. You need to heal other people mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever way you are called to heal people. You need to heal people. That's your hidden skill and talent, and you're ignoring it. And the more you ignore it, the more it's going to make your life difficult. So you need to answer your calling. I don't mean go to a spiritual school and learn from spiritualists. All right, you need to answer your call by aligning yourself with the divine. All right, sometimes you don't need anyone to help you. Sometimes you just need to open up to God's guidance, your ancestors' guidance, pray, align, and they will show you the way moving forward. All right, that is the energy that I'm getting here. Some of you, you know what to do already because you are that much of a genius, but you are not doing it. All right, so you may miss opportunities that could actually bring a lot of healing and abundance in your life and prosperity in your life by just being too nonchalant and just thinking, oh, whatever. That's the energy that I'm getting here. All right, so that is your reading. You need to transform. You need to there's a death that needs to happen for you, and this death is a spiritual death. All right, not a literal physical death. Some of you may have struggled with a suicidal thoughts for a very long time, and it's not that you need to be suicidal. It's that there is this yearning within you that needs to release the self that is caging you, that is holding you back, in order for you to become alive again. So a spiritual death can feel like maybe shedding old self, I do not condone unaliving yourself. So please, if you have those kind of thoughts, your creator would not want you to do that. Your creator did not create you to unalive yourself. Your creator created you to create more, to be more creative, to be a vessel of your creator's creative ideas and genius ideas. So you need to follow that calling. You need to understand. You need to be curious as to why you are alive, why you are here, what are you meant to do, why you know what you know, why you see what you see, why you go through what you go through. Rather focus on that than focus on unaliving yourself, because there's no peace beyond unaliving yourself. All right, that is the energy I'm getting here. This death is not a physical death, it's a spiritual death, a death of an old self that was nonchalant, not caring, focused too much on negative energy so that you can transform, because the death card is a Scorpio card, right? A Scorpio energy, and the Scorpio can transform from a low vibrational scorpionic entity which is self-sabotaging to becoming an eagle which rises above ground and sees beyond the horizons, which rises to be a phoenix which is immortal and is very powerful. So you are about ascension, ascending your spiritual power, ascending your genius energy, ascending yourself. All right, that is the hidden skill and ability that you have, is to transform not only yourself but everybody around you, those that come to seek help from you. All right, that is the energy I see here. So if you've made it this far to the reading and it does resonate with you, and you feel like it gave you a little light bulb moment or some sort of inspiration, then please make sure that you do subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below. All right, I truly appreciate that. Otherwise, ciao. Pile number 3. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So you chose the nurturer as your symbol. This is telling me that your hidden skills and talents lie in nurturing. They lie in bringing balance. They lie in healing. All right. So some of you may be gardeners, or you like taking care of people, or you like taking care of pets, or you like taking care of things. Basically, you like creating harmony and balance. Some of you may be people who create balance within the home. You stay at home, you cook, you clean, you make sure everything is good so that everybody feels a sense of harmony and balance in the home. Some of you, it's within your career where you're juggling many different projects so that your business or your company can run smoothly. Some of you are juggling between home and work, like you are a juggler. You know how to heal energies, you know how to bring balance within energies, as you can see within the Two of Pentacles. Now you also have the ability to make multiple streams of income because you are able to multitask. Okay, that is your energy, although you're still very young in this energy of multitasking, but you're good, you're better than most people, where people may struggle between creating a balance within their home and life, their home life and their work life. You have an easier advantage of creating that type of energy. You have a nurturing spirit about you. So you have this energy about you where it's easy for you because you know what to feed to what. For example, within your home environment, you know how to bring balance within your home space. You know who needs what to feel secure, what you need to do for your home space to run smoothly. You know within your work or your job, what is it that you need to do in order for your company to function smoothly. Some of you, it could be your own businesses. You may be somebody who has many projects going and you're very hands-on as you can see with the Two of Pentacles, this person is hands-on. So a person who's hands-on, they know what they are doing. They work and they practice until, like, your practice makes perfect type of energy, all right? So your hidden skills and talents lie in nurturing. They lie in bringing balance. Some of you could be Libras, all right? Because we have the scales here. Libra is about bringing balance. However, you may struggle sometimes because you are such a young energy in this growth spectrum of your skills and talents. You may sometimes like the scales may overlap sometimes, you know, where you find sometimes you're too giving and it leaves you feeling drained. Sometimes you are too selfish and it's like you are neglecting everyone else outside of you. So you need to learn to balance. That's why your skills and abilities are hidden, because you're still having to grow with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is very naive, very young, very, you know, ambitious, very driven, you know, just too excited about the potential of what anything could be and not looking at the fine print, all right? So you will be getting opportunities that are going to test you, opportunities that are going to help you grow. So it is hidden so that you can grow and cultivate your skill and ability, so that when you go out into the world, you do not get overwhelmed. Like, for example, let's say you're good at multitasking different projects when it comes to your career. You're going to go through certain you know, trials that are going to help you learn, all right, through your journey, so that once you start handling big projects, you don't have to feel stressed and overwhelmed and burdened, all right? Even if you're already handling those type of energies, I feel like wherever you are in your career, your home space, or your energy of your skills and abilities, it's about you are in a transition to learn and grow beyond where you are, so that you do not get bombarded with this type of energy that feels very heavy, this type of energy that feels very stressful, very depleting mentally and emotionally, that may drown you. Because here with the Nine of Broomsticks, this is the energy of feeling, you know, beaten down. This is the energy of feeling stressed, feeling anxious, feeling powerless, feeling weak, all right? So this is the energy that you need to avoid. That's why you have to learn to grow and cultivate your gift, because being a juggler is not an easy thing. You have to keep your eye on one ball and your eye on the other ball, which can tend to be stressful sometimes. That's why sometimes you may find yourself feeling very stressed, very anxious. Sometimes there's this huge gap in the balance where you may be too giving to yourself and selfish to others, or you may be too giving to others and selfish to yourself. So here is about maintaining order, maintaining a discipline of balance. Now, there is no such thing as pure balance, all right, where everything will just be perfect, right? But it's about making sure that they do not overly outweigh one another, where it's like an obvious case where it's like you're either extremely selfish or you're extremely selfless. It's about trying to just bring them into a certain equilibrium, all right? That is the energy I'm getting about you. So your skills, or your hidden skills and abilities, are about bringing balance. They're about being able to multitask, being able to hold one project and the other project without it weighing you down, without it overwhelming you. And that's how you're going to create abundance, because you're somebody who is very talented, very patient, very hardworking, very dedicated, very focused. You know, you are that type of energy that pays attention to details. You have this energy about you that you want things to be a certain way. So the Nine of Pentacles is telling me that you will come to a point where you are financially abundant, especially if you have multiple projects that you are working on right now. It's going to make you a lot of money. Some of you, it's about you balancing your home life and your work life. You are going to find yourself abundant, feeling free, feeling this energy of feeling freedom, like financial freedom, of feeling confident within yourself, of feeling a very different transformation to where you've been previously, all right? In order for you to achieve the energy of the Nine of Pentacles, you need to be able to go through the energy of the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Broomsticks, right? So this is the energy of you having to learn to manage your stress, and having to learn to manage your work, having to learn to manage to have a balance, having to learn as well with the Page of Wands. If you can see, he has a scroll here. So you have to learn through this journey how much you can take, how much you can delegate. Like, there's just this energy about you having to just learn about your own skills, your own abilities, in order to know where your strengths lie and where your weaknesses lie, in order for you to best benefit from your skills and abilities, because ultimately the advice is for you to become the nine of pentacles, which is saying that you need to become independent, you need to become free, you need to become abundant and prosperous, you need to be able to afford the kind of lifestyle you want, and it's going to come through you being able to manage to create balance. So if you can't create balance, you can't reach the energy of the Nine of Pentacles. But once you can manage to create balance, even if it's not a perfect balance, but it's an almost perfect balance, if you can see with this Two of Pentacles, it's not perfectly balanced, but it's almost perfectly balanced. This person doesn't look like he's scared that any pentacle will fall off. He doesn't look like he's out of control. He looks like he is in control. So it's about you learning to be in control of whatever it is that you're juggling, so that it doesn't overburden you where you feel the Nine of Broomsticks, you feel like you're being attacked by life. All right, so what I'm seeing here is just basically about you knowing having the ability to nurture yourself and your external environment moderately. It's about moderation. Even when you have a plant, right, you have to water it moderately, you have to put it in the sunlight moderately, you have to feed it moderately, because if you overdo anything, it's going to collapse and it's going to die, or something bad is going to happen to the plant, right? So the energy of the nurturer is to be able to know, I must give it enough water, I must give it enough sunlight, I must give it enough food, because if I overdo it or underdo it, I'm destroying what it is that I'm nurturing. All right, so nurture your skills, your ability to balance things, so that you can come into this Nine of Pentacles. So I do hope this reading helps you. If it does, please make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. I would really appreciate it. All right, otherwise, thank you so much for your time and energy. Ciao.